Hello and welcome. Today we're going to go through the opposite of flop, which I believe is flow. So what I'm doing in these videos is going through the difference. I did a 7-day video series of the fight, flight, freeze, the trauma responses, stress responses, and I'm deepening that into what's its opposite. And my theory of exploring its opposite is to get the other side of the container, to give our body, our nervous system, another place to go whenever, instead of going into flop for this video. And so the flop is just kind of flip-flop, indecisive, and so I want to get in this flow state. And so just like what kind of flow do you think of? I'm feeling like a river, a creek, a just flow. And if you've ever, the one where I'm living, I love watching because there's bubbles. Like whenever it goes over rocks, bubbles form at the surface, and so I just get to watch these because it gives me something to focus on. And so I just watch these bubbles, and they keep coming and they keep going, yet I am on the bank and I am in the river with them, and sometimes I play with them, and sitting in that flow. So I'm just taking myself back to those moments whenever I get to sit in a river or a creek or a stream, and just feeling that water flow. Doesn't know if it's going to the ocean. It's just going and flowing. It's just, it's the feeling, that the sensation I'm getting in my body is just it's so fluid, and it's going over rocks. If there's an obstacle, it doesn't why are you here, rock? It doesn't, it's just okay, I need to go over this now. I'm just going. And just breathing into that, giving some sound to it. Letting my body move as if it is the water itself, as if it is flow itself. Do you hear a lot about being in flow states? And I want you to think of when you're in a flow state, whenever you're creating or painting or knitting or crocheting, and I'm going to demonstrate how to get into it if you've never done it, or how to do it simply. It can be just as simple as this. It doesn't have to be something that you're producing or productive. It can just be movement of flow in your body. It doesn't have to be anything else. As I'm saying that, I have this sensation, this is strange, of this ball in my mouth. And so whenever sensations arise in my body, what I've started, and now I felt a prick right here. I wonder what organ for reflexology this is. So I'm just going to hold this because it was a very sharp prick in my palm. And if you know off the top of your head, leave a comment and let me know. If it's throat, it's going to be wild. But I felt this ball stuck in between the top of my esophagus and the back of my throat. And I it was like a rock or a ball that's like been stuck. Something that I'm like conscious of working on is using my voice, is speaking my truth, because it's not that it's stuck. Oh, okay, I just have a lovely idea. Sometimes my mind is like, I can explain it, I'm so smart, and it's like, actually, like, these sensations are smarter. I love you. And so what I'm going to do, I already had this out because I'm working on a project. I have this yarn, and so what it felt like, because it was dry too in the back of my throat, it was like this ball of yarn. And so what I'm going to do is kind of mirror it to the sensation I had in my throat, because even though it felt solid in my, this is like kind of solid, it felt solid in my throat. And so I'm just going to like slowly, I'm going to like close my eyes and go into this kind of an active meditation, and just kind of unwind this. And I'm going to leave my mouth open, so like energetically it can see that we can untangle the I don't want to say mess, because the cords that are in my throat that get me tongue-tied. I find whenever especially whenever I'm intimidated by someone, I stutter and I stammer, and whenever I feel comfortable around like people, I'm very free-flowing. It sometimes can overshare, but or you know, because I get so excited in it. But this is what I want to focus on right now. And if you don't have yarn, you can just like imagine that you have a ball of yarn, and we're just going to just kind of untangle it. So I'm going to work on this for a few minutes and see what arises. And so whenever I'm tracking, so tracking is just like following the sensation now. It's no longer that ball is no longer at the back of my throat. It's kind of moved forward. Like I have like an apple or an orange like stuck right here. And so what I'm going to do energetically is let's see what I'm feeling. I'm just gonna hold it right now and just see what my body intelligence tells me. And so my mind wanted to rush. Oh, we have to take it out. It doesn't. I don't like. It's discomfort to feel it in there. And so I let myself just 1 second. That's all you need, is just to sit in that discomfort for a second. Okay, I can feel this. I feel discomfort. I'm not dying. I'm not safe. I am safe. I can feel this discomfort, and this is a part of that container that we're building. Instead of flopping around, get it out. No, I am centered, I am grounded, I am creating this container for expansion of my nervous system to know it doesn't have to go into flop. So it's a rewiring, literally rewiring our brains right now through our nervous system, through our limbic system, through our lymphatic system, through all of these. Because with movement, sound, breath, and touch is how you transmute all of this. And so instead of rushing to get that discomfort out, I sat with it. And it dissipated. And now, oh, it's back. Ooh. And so I'm getting this visual of like multiple mouths. So it's kind of like a mouth, like a mirror, like I'm looking into, so maybe, so this is like what's bringing that imagery, because like this, I think like my mind brain is like, this is another mouth, and so it's mirroring, and it's showing like mouth, like multiple mouths. And so I'm going to it's like closer to the front now. It's not like in the middle of my mouth, it's like on the front half of my tongue. Okay, I'm going to do something silly because because my mind, my conditioned personality, my persona, it's like, we can't do that, and I'm going to do it because you have to get over, I'm telling my mind, you have to get over yourself. You can be silly, you can, it's like it's not socially acceptable to do this, and it's like, I don't give a fuck right now. I need to get, I don't need to get this feeling out. But it wants to come out, and it's showing me in my mind's eye how to get it out, how to move through this discomfort. And so I'm going to be silly for a minute, and if you're feeling any of the sensations, again, track your own sensations, and I'm just showing a possibility of like how to do this. And so enough with it. Now I'm like nervous to do this, but so it's on the tip of my, so it's on this part of my tongue. So I'm going to just and I'm going to keep doing it until it goes away, because it needs the sound, it needs the movement, it needs, I'm going to also touch, but I'm touching, my teeth are touching it, but I'm gonna just bear with me. We're so not aware of our tongue, and it's so brilliantly designed, tongues are. They like taste and we eat, and they just like, there's this like wild organ that we just don't ever think about. Unless we're talking or eating. So it's like beautiful to like bring awareness. It's very happy right now, this like whole part of this whole, because like your jaw is just like is detachable, and so it's just like, it's like not a part of the mind, and so it's like, I'm feeling like it has its own like way of being, and just like acknowledging that and bringing awareness to it. It feels like, I don't want to like personify it, but it's like very joyful and like very happy that I just did that. Thank Thank you for being in flow.